Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brently, and I am back. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since I've gotten with you fine folks, but hey, what can I say? I'm here now. Anyway, I don't know what this map's called, but I got this in last night. It's on the new They Shall Not Pass DLC, and I think I did okay. I don't know. It was after I watched the Handmaid's Tale, which, if you have Hulu and you haven't started watching that show, seriously watch it. It is so interesting. It's one of the craziest shows I have ever seen. I don't want to ruin it, but if you got Hulu, give it a look. It's called The Handmaid's Tale. Let's see what's going on. Well, I could go on and on about the Cheeto in chief. He I think everyone's now realizing that he is fucking batshit crazy. He said today that he asked the. This is what really got me today. You remember during the campaign when Bill Clinton was at an airport somewhere, and he ran into Loretta Lynch, who was the Attorney General at the time, and they talked about golf and grandkids. And Cheeto flipped out. Oh my God, they're trying to get rid of the investigation. Oh my God, this is interference. And Loretta Lynch's like, well, that didn't happen, but just shut everybody up. I'll recluse myself from any further investigations. Well, Cheeto today said on tape, yeah, I asked the director of the FBI if I'm under investigation. He told me I wasn't. Okay, so it's obvious right there. That's absurd. He probably did ask, but I doubt if the director of the FBI is going to answer him, because he has said over and over, yes, the Trump campaign is under investigation with collusion with Russia. And it's looking like more and more every day this Cheeto wants this to go away, because there's smoke, there's fire. But when all these people were bitching about Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch trying to influence an investigation or get an investigation squashed or whatever, I'm wondering if they're going to be so vocal about, oh my God, President Trump actually talked. Come on, he did the same thing and he admitted it. Where's the outrage? Where's the fucking outrage? But it's obvious Cheeto's never going to release tax returns, because we can all be honest, he's hiding something. It's very obvious that he doesn't want this Russian thing to go on, because he fired the Attorney General over it. And he even said today that after when he saw last Wednesday his testimony on Congress, and where he admitted, yes, there's an investigation, yes, it's going to go on. And then it came out today that James Comey wanted more money and resources for the investigation, and then the next day he gets fired. Okay, yeah, right. He's tried to squash it. I'm too young to remember Nixon, but there's a lot of perils, because Nixon hated the law enforcement. He hated the media. He blamed everyone, and well, he resigned in disgrace because he was going to go to jail. And he also knew Ford was going to pardon him, so he wouldn't go to jail. But anyway, enough about politics. Things are going to get worse before they get better. See what's been going on in my life. I got my garden planted. It's finally in the 70s and 80s, and during the day, 60s at night. Everything's growing. I've got a few tomatoes already, green ones. Cucumbers are starting to vine out. It's been rainy and wet, so that's good. Got my sunflowers in, and this year I'm doing all kinds. A really good friend of mine, Mary's like, well, you've always do these really tall, 12-foot, 14-foot ones. Have you ever tried doing like the little pretty ones you get in the flower shop? I never thought about it. I'm like, why not? And I figure, well, the only reason I do the sunflowers is for the bees, because bees love sunflowers, and therefore if you got some bees in your garden, then you're going to have a lot more goodies, because they pollinate everything. Sort of nature's helper, I guess you'd call it. So I looked into it, and I'm like, well, if I can grow the big ones, I guess I can grow the little ones. So started growing the little ones, got those in the ground. I'm going to do my pumpkins at my uncle's cabin because he's got a lot more room than I do. And if you've ever tried to grow pumpkins, they take up a shit ton of room. And, I mean, they're not hard to grow. They're just, they vine out and this and that. And I want a big fucking pumpkin that I can carve the shit out of, excuse me, for Halloween. Haven't heard much from the Butterfly Princess other than what I reported last time, the day before my birthday. She sent me a interesting and strange so-called apology that I don't accept because she's drunk. And I explained to you how she was shit-faced at her father's funeral. Well, it's not her father, her stepdad's funeral. Heard that from multiple people that were there, and they like, it's just sad. Don't know what's up with her. Don't really care, but I'm sure it's been a year. It's usually once a year she comes crawling out of the woodwork. And it was about this time last year I heard from her, so I am pretty optimistic that I will hear something soon. Other than that, what's going on? Mother's Day is Sunday. We're all going to Olive Garden. I don't know why my mom loves the Olive Garden so much, but I saw a commercial for their giant stuffed pastas, and they kind of look really good, so I'm going to try that out. Oh, big news. I'm going to be an uncle. Yes, I have known about this since my brother's birthday on April 1st when he told my mother, my grandmother, and myself. And I don't know, I was really shocked. My mom was happier than a pig in shit because she gave up on either one of us having kids a long time ago, me or my brother. I mean, just found out last week it's a boy. And my sister-in-law, Erica, who I adore, she's really cool. She's really laid back. She is due, I believe, November 17th. I know it's right before Turkey Day, but I think it's the 17th. So it's going to be weird because I've never been to, in my memory, I've never been to a dinner, like a Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, where there's a high chair at the table. It's going to be really weird, but, I'm like, why am I bitching? Because, I don't have to raise a kid or do diapers or any of that stuff. So I'm really stoked about this one. I'm going to be, cool Uncle Brently. And I have no idea what my brother's going to name the child. But as far as I know, everything's moving along just happily, and everyone's happy, really excited about this. Yeah, me trying to take down a behemoth with a fucking crossbow, but hey, it's all I had. I tried at least. Anyway, so that's going on. I have not heard from my dad since my birthday. Have had no contact with him, nor do I care to. I've heard from other people that they're kind of worried about him because his mood swings are, he's just not like he used to be years ago. I don't know anything about it. Don't really care. Wish him the best, but unless he ever apologized for how he treated me at my birthday dinner, I don't know what's up with that guy. But I just hope he can get the help he needs one day or figure out what's wrong, because he's just way too angry with the world to be living in it. So that's that. What else is going on? Fucking city I live in. I live in St. Joseph, Missouri, and I guess our sewage, this has been going on for years, but I guess our sewer system is like obsolete, and it doesn't separate stormwater from wastewater. So anyway, it needs to be updated. And our bills are more than our water bills. Our sewer bill is like, mine is like 40, about $45 a month, where my water bill is like 20 a month. And they announced that it's going to go up in July to about $7 more a month. So I'm talking, almost. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. I mean, it used to be our water and sewer bill was one bill, and I paid $30 a month, give or take, for everything. And now I'm paying twice as much just to flush my shit, to flush my toilet. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. So a lot of people are pissed off here. It's just because our city government doesn't know what they're doing. They got this huge contract to redo. I don't understand all the logistics, but it's like the biggest project my little city has ever tried. And hundreds of millions of dollars, and we're the ones having to foot the bill. I think it's fucking ridiculous. It's costing too much, and a lot of people are pissed. But anyway, things are good for me. Super stoked. I'm going to be an uncle. This is the first time I ever drove this tank. As you can see, I suck at it in the middle of the night when I'm drunk. I'm trying to get that big-ass behemoth. But almost, nope, not quite. Didn't get. Anyway, I know we won this game, but I can't remember how well I did. But, if you ever watch me, it's never about the gameplay, because I know I'm not that good of a gamer. I don't care. I'm in my 40s. I do this for fun. It's a game. Games are meant to be fun. Don't take it so fucking seriously. But anyway, that's all I got today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I will probably get some. Actually, I'm playing the Dreadnought beta, and it's okay. But, I'm hopefully get some footage for you maybe this weekend of that, because it's supposed to be kind of rainy and whatnot. And I will talk to you, get you something new next week. See ya.